I see Honorable Malema has raised his hand.
Thank you very much, Speaker. We are raising a simple matter that this cable tie, we took it from a security guy outside. And all of us should enjoy your protection. So a caring speaker who's concerned about all members of parliament and their safety would have immediately sanctioned that some brief investigation be made on the cable tie. And the second thing is that there are 21 policemen, subs, in white shirts. They came in here through police vehicles. The Constitutional Court has made clear pronouncements with regard to that. And if such an allegation is made, it will be correct for the Speaker to say, we sanction our table to ensure that indeed there is compliance with the law, as you say. It's not just an allegation. Our security and our safety is important, and it should be the concern of a caring speaker who's not partisan. So it shouldn't be a rumor because it came from an opposition. It is a serious issue raised by a member of parliament. And we need you as our head to assure us that no cable ties will be used against members of parliament, including injections. They are having injections. If there is a possibility of pushing people out here, people are going to be injected with biological weapons here, which are brought by these security people here. So please reassure us that we are indeed safe in this parliament. We'll raise our concerns and our issues without any fear or favor from the security apparatus. Thank you.
Honorable Malema, I have already ruled on that matter.
Honorable Malema, I have yet to rule on this motion.
Yeah, but you gave him an opportunity to speak before you even ruled on Godrich. Because the procedure is such that you must rule on Godrich before you give him. You broke your own rules, so allow me to proceed.
Proceed?
Yes. Thank you very much, Chairperson of the NCOP. Sitting in front of us here, it's a man who
Are you
is
on a point of order?
An incorrigible man, rotten to the core. And that has been found by the Constitutional Court. And this story that
Honorable
you voted,
Malema.
Voted majority to keep him, it doesn't make him
Honorable
a legitimate
Malema, that is
president.
not a point of order.
But listen to me. Listen to me.
That is not a point of order.
But listen to me, Chairperson of the NCOP.
Yes, but that is not a point of order. You stood on a point of order.
What was Jackson's point? What was Jackson's point? What was Jackson's point?
Can I rule?
No, but let me speak. What was Jackson's point? We're all equal here. We're all equal here. Jackson did not rise on any point in the rules. I'm following in what he did. So I'm saying the fact that majority voted against the Constitutional Court decision, it doesn't make the majority right. You voted against the Nkanda report, which was declared by the Constitutional Court that you were in breach of the Constitution by voting against the Nkanda report. You are repeating the same mistake. Mr. Zuma has collapsed his own right to address us here.
Can you allow
Mr.
us to rule on the matter?
441 soldiers will never protect you.
Point of order.
Your problem is not outside.
Point of order.
Your problem is here. There is no soldier here. Here we're elected.
Honorable Malema.
You want soldiers to defend
Honorable
you.
Malema.
Let soldiers form a political party and come
Honorable
in here.
Malema, please.
Inside here they will never come in. So we are not going to allow the president to address us.
Honorable Malema, please take your seat. Honorable members, allow us to rule on this matter.
You are suppressing our freedom of speech.
Please.
Cyril Ramaphosa,
Uqolo sihlalo.
Speaker.
Uqolo lapho
former
sihlalo.
President Thabo
On a point
Mbeki,
of
House
order.
Chairperson.
Chair.
Chief Justice
Chair.
Mogoeng,
House
Speaker.
Chairperson on a point
Chair.
of order.
all esteemed members
Chair.
of the
House Chairperson on
judiciary,
a point of order.
Please recognize us.
members, ministers,
On a point of order.
On
and
a point of
deputy ministers,
order.
National Chair, please recognize us.
premiers,
Chairperson of the
and
NCOP.
speakers of
Can you please recognize us?
Provincial legislature.
Chairperson of the NCOP, you
Within the
cannot
rules.
allow a
Chairperson
situation
of
to continue
SALGA.
like this.
It's within
It's
the
out
rules.
of
the heads
That's the
of
point
You
order.
have to
Chapter
listen to
9
us.
institutions,
You must give us an opportunity to speak here.
chairperson of the
Honorable
National
You are not hired
Just
for
because you are
Traditional
standing for president of the
leader.
ANC,
Now
you are
speaker.
avoiding things
Speaker.
here.
President
Please,
You are
point of
appointed
order.
to be a
Hey!
president.
Hey.
On the point
Now you are
Honorable
not
Masadi.
Honorable
Hello.
Mayor.
On the point of order.
You are no longer
Honorable
Speaker,
Honorable
recognize
Budisi.
us. You are no longer
Revoke
You want to be president.
Honorable
We
member.
are not a prison here to be addressed by people who have broken
You
the
are
law.
disrupting the order.
This is not a cell. This is not a prison.
You are
diplomatic
We can't be addressed by criminals.
Honorable
We are not in a
President,
prison or a
You must give us
rehabilitation
justice,
center.
Chairperson of the
Please
NCOP.
allow us to just focus on how to
Thank you.
calm
Sit
these
down,
honorable
Zuma,
members
please.
down.
Sit down.
Honorable members, we have been patient with you. We have been trying to give you an opportunity to express yourselves, but we believe that in actual fact, the freedom of expression of the members of this honorable house is definitely being abused by yourselves. Because all honorable members who are here in this house have come to listen to the State of the Nation address. South Africans are here
But how do you
in the
abuse the
gallery.
freedom
South
of speech
Africans
before
are
winning?
sitting at home waiting eagerly to listen to the State of the Nation address. We would like to assure you, honorable members, that we will respect your freedom of speech,
Please do.
your freedom to raise points of orders, but we are not going to allow you to obstruct the business of the House and to continue to abuse all of us on the basis that you have a right to raise points of orders. So we would like to say to yourselves, Honorable Shibamu, that we're not going to sit here the whole night listening to you raising points of orders,
But the rules allow us
which we have ruled. We have ruled upon the issues you've been raising.
But you have not yet.
We have ruled, and we are not intending to waste endless time because you have a right to raise a point of order.
Honorable Speaker, there is nowhere in this rule book where it's allowed that you will refuse a point of order that is raised by
Honorable
legitimately
Shibambo,
elected
you have
members of
not been
Parliament.
recognized. Please take your seat.
I'm raising to be recognized on a point of order. Or
We
House
have
Chairperson.
listened to numerous
It's
points
allowed
of
in
orders
terms
from
of
you.
Rule 14S and 14U of the joint rules. Please recognize me on a point of order.
Honorable Shibambo, please take your seat.
And you're going to recognize me after I sit down.
Honorable Shibambo, please take your seat.
But I'm pleading with you that when I sit down, you're going to recognize me because I'm doing a legal and legitimate and constitutional practice of raising a point of order in terms of these rules.
Honorable
Can you please
Shibambo,
allow me
take
to
your
do that?
seat. Sir, you raised your hand.
No, but Honorable Chairperson of the NCOP, our Chief Whip raised his hand before the leader of the DA. The least you can do is to give him an opportunity to speak and then make a ruling. What type of criteria is this? Give him chance to speak. Let us not have an attitude
Honorable
against
Malema,
members of Parliament.
nobody recognized you. Nobody gave you the space.
But let's
please
give
take
the
your
Chief
seat.
Whip of the EFF an opportunity to speak.
Honorable
he raised his
Malema,
hand.
take your seat. There is an honorable member who is on the floor. Please proceed.
Speaker and Chairperson, I rise on Rule 14B. First of all, and this is absolutely critical, we saw earlier on today army members even here in the precinct. Hold on. The fact of the matter is that the Constitution has been violated, which is something even P.W. Botha would have been proud of. The leader of the ANC who is here has violated the Constitution. What doesn't change is the fact that South Africans voted for him. We are not here tonight to debate that question. What we are here tonight to debate is the people of South Africa and the fact that many don't have work. Can I request and prevail that we proceed on this matter so that we can talk about the people's business and the South Africans who are left behind while we have this discussion? Can I request that we debate that, please?
Thank you, sir.
On a point of order.
You rose on joint rule 14B. It's 14U, I apologize. 14U. Honorable members, can we do the right thing and allow the president to proceed with his speech?
I don't want to interrupt the president.
Honorable
I've
members,
been raising my hand here.
Honorable members,
I've been doing the honorable thing, Chair.
We have had points of orders which we have ruled
for the
on.
first time. I'm speaking for
Honorable
the first time.
members, you will not hold this sitting to ransom.
I'm not trying to do
we
that,
want
Chair.
to continue with the business
Can
of
you
the
just
day.
hear me out,
Please take your seat.
Honorable House Chairperson, I'm rising on a point of order. It has nothing to do with what has been said.
What is your point of order?
Thank you very much. First of all, those two people there at the door don't belong in the house. Those two people there must leave the house. Give that order. Everybody that is in here must have this card and must have been sworn in terms of his oath of office. Those guys must leave the house. They don't belong in the house. They're in the breach of the... Even the justices are sitting on the other side. The justices are sitting on the other side. We've got two people there. I don't know them. I didn't vet them. This is my house. They must leave. Those two people there. That's number one. I don't know them. Do you know them? You look shocked, Evie. But you say this is your house. There are two guys standing there. Who are they? Do they have this? They must go. That's the first point of order, Honorable Chairperson of the NCOP. The second thing is a fundamental mistake here. We are all first and foremost citizens of South Africa, and we are not allowed, according to the Constitution, to stand for any office if we have a criminal record. The Constitutional Court, it doesn't matter whether it's NCOP, it doesn't matter whether it's legislature, even a council of councillors in a township are not allowed to hold public office if they are found to have been in breach of the Constitution. If you want to listen to a person that has breached the Constitution, go do it elsewhere. Somewhere in the prisons there, where criminals speak. I have a duty, together with other members of parliament who have taken an oath of office, to protect this house in terms of the Constitution. Mr. Zuma, please leave. Baba, please leave. You don't belong here. You are a constitutional delinquent. You have to leave. Then we can proceed with the business of the house. I'm sure each and every one of us are competent to can deliberate on the state of the nation. But Mr. Zuma is a delinquent. He breached the Constitution. He doesn't belong in it. It is him that should leave, not us. You are wrong not to protect us. You're protecting him to stay here. As a constitutional, as a criminal.
You are not making a point of order.
It is a point of order.
It is no longer
How
a
do you
point of
call
order.
this house in session when people have invaded? Mr. Zuma, together with those two guys, they don't belong in here.
Honorable
He's a criminal, and they must leave.
Honorable Ndlozi, take your seat. Honorable members. I want to rule on this matter.
Why mangabe umuntu ephakamisa isandla ihlonipha ningamvumeli? Ngiyacela njengoba nami ngilanga imember yalana.
Point of order, ma'am.
Yabona lento point of order ngikhuluma ngithi ngiyacela.
Umuntu ucela on a point of order or point of
order. Ngabe point of order ngaba kuyona ngifuna ukukhuluma.
Khuluma ma.
Ngiyabonga ke. sihlalo lapho ngaphambili ngiyanibingelela onyakeni omusha nobabili kunento ebhlungu la kufuke kuthiwa la njoba sila sizosebenzela abantu base South Africa akushiwo la ukuthi sizosebenzela abantu esibathanda nesingabafuni ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi njoba uhlezi lapho ngaphambili yini ukuthi masingena nikwazi usibona ukuthi sizolwa sibe singalo why nina nibona sangathi thina umangamela simthande ngishiso yini na ngisho ukuthi kuyimanje umangameli niyamazi kunamacala kodwa manje nibhizi niyamfikela
that is not a point of order
ahamba ohlala ekhaya akungena omunye kulesi asihlala simthini
that's not a point of order please take your seat
and kuyimanje kuthiwa sizojova la kodwa
take your seat
anendaba nimsakuba bona ubugebengu enibenzayo we are sick and tired indaba obugebengu
please take your seat that's not a point of order
angikuza ukuthi uthini mina awusho kahle
honorable members
ngakutshela njalo
honorable member please take your seat
uthini
please take your seat
angikuzwa
please take your seat
siyasinda lesihlalo ngizosithwala ekhanda
please take your seat
kodwa ngichwenza ngikuthanda kanjena
please take your seat honorable members we have been patient we have listened to you we have also said to you you must refrain from these continuous points of orders which are frankly very spurious we have also advised that you should not abuse the joint rules. We want to ask you to take your seats, to allow us to continue with this business of this House. Or if honorable members are really not interested in the business of the day, please leave this House.
No.
I will not recognize any other point of order.
Police.
I will not recognize any point of order.
You are making a terrible mistake. You are making a terrible mistake.
Honorable member, take your seat or leave this House.
The glue that binds the people of this country.
Honorable member,
the Constitution.
take your seat or leave this House.
Honorable Chairperson, you are out of order yourself.
Honorable Madisha, I did not recognize you. Please take your seat.
You are not following the rules.
Please take your seat.
You are out of order yourself.
If you do not want to take your seat, sir, please leave this House.
Chairperson.
You have take your seat or leave this House.
You are wrong. You are wrong.
Honorable Madisha, please leave the House.
Because you cannot take.
It's wrong of you. Honorable Madisha,
it's wrong of you to take. I want to emphasize what we believe is a thief from the streets and say that he must come and address a parliament.
Honorable members, I have asked Honorable Madisha to leave the House. He has refused to leave the House. I am therefore calling on the protection services of Parliament to help Honorable Madisha to leave this House. Mokoena, you are on your feet. You are recognized. Proceed.
Thanks, Chair. Yeah, just to reiterate, Chair, we've just seen that cable again now. So we need a clear undertaking from yourselves that this is not going to happen. We've just seen that cable. On a second point of order, Chair, I think the point that is being made here is that this entire gathering is unconstitutional, because in the first place it should not be addressed by someone who has flouted his own oath of office.
Honorable
That is the point that is being made here. The entire gathering here is unconstitutional. But can you please at least rule on the issue of the cable so that we can deal with that? Please, ma'am, we're asking you.
The Speaker has ruled on the first point you raised.
It's not, but the cable came inside here. The cable was in here just now.
Honorable Mokoena.
Can you please rule?
The Speaker has ruled on that first point. Your second point is not a point of order.